Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Get ready. We're going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige Ginn.
And joining us today, we've got Pookie.
Hey, I'm here.
Pookie's here and Maggie.
Hello.
So, Greg, you're on the pod. How's it feel?
I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this. That's
Yeah.
why I traveled back from San Diego, just so I could be here today.
Whoa. We are a very special podcast taking over the world.
Yes.
We're taking over the world. Greg's been in San Diego working on our cars and getting our rental house done, and you came back just for this.
just for this.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah.
What have we been doing? We went on a Nashville tour of celebrity homes.
We did. We did a celebrity home tour of Nashville.
It is kind of creepy doing all that.
Oh, absolutely.
I would hate if people were just driving past my house staring
So
and waving.
So you went on it, right, Paige?
Yeah,
Yeah, she
we
was
all
there.
three
So,
did, yeah.
so how many of, what would you say the percentage of artists that you knew who they were?
I heard a lot of names before, but I would probably have to hear the tune of
Yeah.
a song before I
Okay.
actually knew.
It was a lot
Gotcha.
of older.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Carrie Underwood and
Okay.
and
So like 90s back?
I'd even do like 70s,
Like
80s.
Martina McBride.
Martina
Oh,
McBride
okay.
was on there.
Yeah.
Peter
Yeah.
Frampton.
George Jones.
Peter Frampton lives in?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Isn't
Wow.
that crazy?
Yeah.
We drove right by his house.
Okay.
Oh, John Oates.
Yeah.
Oh, Hall & Oates, John Oates?
Sure enough.
Oh, wow.
John Oates.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've resolved their issue.
They have not.
Nah.
You know what? We should have them on the next installment of this podcast to see if we can resolve their problem.
Yeah, we're going to get him on.
Can you imagine if we got John Oates on the Viral Podcast?
Yeah.
And we're the mediator.
We know where he lives. We could just go ask.
We'll go knock on his door. That's the creepy part.
That's every celebrity's fear from the celebrity house tour. Is
Yeah.
you show them back. Hey, can you be on our podcast?
Hey, the driver even said that. He goes, folks, please don't come back to their houses.
Do me a
not-
favor and don't show back up after the tour.
I'm not
man.
kidding. I think if I was ever famous enough where they drove past the house, I'd have to
Fuck with them.
I'd
have
moon
to
him. I'd moon him through the window.
Yeah, I would be watering my stuff topless, and just picking my. I just would.
Well, if they
You
did,
would
if they
be
did one of
naked.
ours, it would be more like a hayride rather than
Yeah.
a tour bus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you
That's
would
a-
need a razor or something to get up to your property.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Remember when we were outside tanning naked and the exterminator came out and he
yes.
was spraying stuff, and then Chelsea, you were like, ah! You
This was when
started
we were in San
screaming.
Diego.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I do.
He was cleaning on the deck.
Baby, I remember I was there.
spraying
Yeah.
the
Hey,
deck.
brother, I was there.
And he asked if it was okay.
And
It's like, yeah.
He recognized you and said, "Can I get a picture?"
No, and I was literally naked. I think my pussy was out and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We stayed naked in that backyard.
Yeah, we did.
And it was open. It was not private.
Andy told me that he liked when y'all sunbathed.
Stop it. That's our neighbor.
He did say that his oldest son is, you were the first pair of titties he saw.
Stop it. That's
He
not
has all
true.
these kids.
That's not true. Stop it, Greg.
Oh my God.
I'm already regretting inviting you on.
It's probably true though.
Stop. I did not lay out while there was kids in the backyard.
No. He did ask me, he goes, why aren't my mamas that big? He said I wouldn't be undernourished if
You know what?
if she was my mama.
You know what's funny? Greg thinks he says something and thinks it's the funniest thing in the world, and we all sit here straight faced, and he continues with the joke.
I love it.
Roger.
I live for
Roger,
that.
Hey, you just got Rogered.
You just got Rogered.
we just got Rogered.
Have we already swore a couple times?
Oh, I think we've been doing
haven't.
real
We've
good.
been clean.
Y'all,
We've been clean.
I think we've been good. Greg, we started this thing where we don't cuss for the first 10 minutes. Okay?
I can do the whole episode.
Let's see.
Greg
Really?
doesn't cuss that much.
Yeah, I don't cuss that much.
He doesn't.
He has
And
an
when he
old
does, he
soul.
apologizes.
So we've been on like 5 minutes. I'm going to set it for another 5 minutes. And it's just become like a fun thing that, you know,
Yeah.
We
a,
like
a
to
fun
do.
thing that we
Right.
do. It's like a little thing and people love it. And at the end of the 10 minutes, the buzzer goes off and we go, F you to whatever.
Oh, okay.
We haven't said this. We haven't told you about this. F you to whatever in life. If you're F you to stress, F you to a coworker that sucks, F you, just anything.
Anything
We all
making
just
you
go,
mad or
F you. Yeah,
not
so
making you mad.
Okay.
in 5 minutes we'll do that, okay?
All right, cool.
Good stress reliever.
Big time. You know what's funny?
Hmm.
I picked Greg up from the airport yesterday, and we went and had tacos. And if y'all are new around here, I've got another podcast called Trailer Tales with Jeremiah Watkins and Libby. And have you been watching it, Paige? That's okay. That's okay.
No,
I watched
the
it last
clips,
night.
The clips.
That's all right. So me and Libby watch it every Friday, and we laugh our asses off because we forget what we film because Jeremiah lives in LA, and we have to we stockpile for like months, so we forget what we film, so we watch it and we laugh. Me and Greg were having tacos yesterday. Out of nowhere, Greg goes, "I love Trailer Tales," and I go, "Oh, you've been watching?" "No, I just love it."
He says no.
Hasn't watched it, doesn't watch it. Because I'm thinking, oh, have you been watching the episodes?
Yeah.
He literally goes, no,
No.
I just love it.
Just wanted to say that.
I go, oh, okay, thanks.
Well, okay, I'll tell you this. I think back to being on it multiple times and how much fun I had filming it.
Right.
And I just think, gosh, if they have this much fun without me, I'm a little, I'm a little jealous,
Yeah.
but I'm happy for them
Hey,
because I can tell you are having a good time.
You're not a full-time part of Trailer Tales or the Viral Pod, but you float around as a special guest on our pods, and people love you when you're on.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to bring my enjoyment of life to the masses.
Oh yeah, you're a warm welcome.
Yeah, you are
know?
a warm welcome and
Yeah.
a warm big load.
Hey, like honestly, yeah. Well, Dad said most of that load fell down my mama's leg, but that's
oh,
okay.
God.
Could have had a twin brother,
Hey,
or sister.
yeah.
You know your mom and dad. You know your dad's still bending Debbie over.
Yeah.
And I love messing with I love messing with Greg. You know
Yes, I
that
do.
Roger has got Debbie bent over.
Can
on
you
a daily-
imagine like he's getting after it and his COPD kicks in? He's like, "Oh, give me a second."
What's COPD?
What's COPD?
Oh, isn't it chronic? You know what?
You
Look it up.
stiffen up or what?
Hey, Google it. They say, I've seen the commercials. It says like when it feels like an elephant's on your chest, he has trouble breathing.
Well, he fights through it and pounds that. He pounds.
Okay.
I wonder what position they like.
I think doggy.
It's
Yeah, it's
easier.
easy.
We should have asked him when he was on.
Oh no.
Well, he'll be back, I'm sure, in a few days.
Okay, so COPD is chronic obstructive
Pulmonary disease. Yep.
I didn't know he had that.
Yeah.
So Roger is Greg's dad. He's been on the pod. If you guys missed that episode, go watch it. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He still talks about
He's gonna be back on.
Roger still talks about when he was on the podcast because he knows nothing about podcasts and social media, and he knows nothing. So the fact that he was here and there was a microphone in front of him, he was like, "What the heck?" Debbie is Greg's mom.
Yeah.
And Roger and Debbie they have been married how long?
Okay, I'm 40, like 48 years.
Wow.
48 years. They're in there. How old's your dad? Almost 70?
Dad
69.
Dad'll be 69 this year, and mom's 4 years younger, so she's 65.
And Roger is still dropping loads in Debbie.
I wonder if he has
Okay,
big loads.
all
Like,
right, that's enough. All right, hey, listen.
You're trying to get him riled up.
Hey, cut it out.
you
all
think
right?
that she actually lets him cream in her?
I don't know. She ain't got nothing to worry
yeah,
about.
she's
got to.
She can't get pregnant, I'm
Debbie,
sure.
Roger's not the kind of guy that pulls out.
Well, not the pregnant part, just the sitting in it all day. Or she's like, Roger slapping on my back.
I don't know. Well,
Can you imagine Roger jacking off onto a back?
Hey, listen. When they're here for Thanksgiving, you ask them, okay?
We'll have them both
Okay.
on the pod.
Oh no! Don't
Greg.
do that.
Debbie would die.
Greg,
No.
do you be honest? Do you think your dad is the type of guy that pulls out?
No,
No, he's not.
he's used up all his effort for work. He ain't, he just getting
What?
the job done. Yeah, he's wore out.
You're
He's
yelling.
Just,
You're yelling.
oh, sorry. Well, I'm trying to get this out of my brain. Go. Let's go to the next step.
Van Gogh.
He said go.
Okay, go. Okay.
I'm crying.
What else can we talk about
Hey.
besides that?
Hold on, Greg. Hey, look.
Fuck you!
Really? Why would you do that?
Greg,
What did Roger do to you?
If you pull out, fuck
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
If you come in pubes, fuck you.
All right.
You can say fuck now because the timer went off.
You can say it,
Yeah.
Greg.
F you.
If you drop ice
Acting like
cubes
he's
out
good.
of the fridge on the
Hold
floor
on.
and don't pick them up, fuck you.
Hold on.
You don't
Hold
say
on.
that. Yeah, don't say
Greg,
that.
you got to lean back. Your brother, you're talking way too much. Why did you just say F you?
That's what you told me I had to say. F you.
No, she meant she was gonna say fuck you,
Oh,
but
she
the
couldn't?
timer.
Okay.
Hey, honey's Christian there.
Don't be coming on the podcast
And
acting
saying-
like a good little two shoes
I
when
am.
I know damn well, no.
I am good.
Oh, damn good.
You don't think so?
Greg,
What?
say it.
Say
I feel like
Say
I'm in
it.
high school making the Mormons swear again. Say it. Say fuck you. You can do it.
I'm actually pissed right now because you're acting fake.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, fuck you.
There you go.
Oh, good.
I can't say fuck. I'm not going to tell you. I'm a good boy.
Well, you
That's
know,
all-
I usually don't. I try not to cuss.
You
know?
don't, but
yeah.
you're not a big cusser. That is
No.
me. I'm the cusser. But
Yeah, I
you
don't-
do cuss from
yeah.
time to time.
At times when I get fired up, mad.
But Greg kind of just came out of the HR life. He's probably still a little
Yes.
scared to
No,
say fuck you.
we
online
should have
and
some of my
stuff.
coworkers
No.
on. Yeah.
We're not going to do that. Let's
Yeah.
just say
I would act up,
Greg was an HR nightmare. At
but
his
I wouldn't.
job.
But I never cussed.
Yeah.
I was just loud.
He was just inappropriate.
Yeah.
They said I closed drawers too hard.
I can see that. Greg getting all pissed.
I can see that, Greg.
His
Yeah.
romp ass just.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone-
His big gorilla back just
Greg's
banging.
Greg's a bull in a china cabinet.
Yes.
My mama said that.
You
And then-
really are,
And then
though.
she follows that up with, "I can't have anything nice."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you'll
I,
be knocking
I
it
can't
over.
tell you how many stuff I tore up.
Did
All
you
right.
tear up Chelsea's pussy?
Shit.
I'm just kidding.
Tearing up a pussy is such a weird thing to say.
It's-
And beat it up is so nasty.
And hit those walls.
Yeah.
Ooh, the tearing,
I mean, when you beat it up and then you make it look like it's had filled with, cream cheese or mayonnaise and it's oozing out.
Ooh, beat it up and catch a charge.
With it all
No.
loose and open.
Oh, cream pies are fucking wild.
You know what? Next episode, we should actually get a sandwich, like a roast beef sandwich, and grip it real hard and watch the horsey sauce shoot out.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That's the that's like
You're
what
gonna
it is.
ruin those for me now.
Can I just say, before we get into DM of the day, we have a DM of the day.
Okay.
Can I just say that me and Maggie this week did a
Mukbang.
mukbang
Mukbang.
for her YouTube channel. We went to Arby's. Now,
Okay.
Maggie always gets the turkey sandwich at Arby's. And I said,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, Greg, I said, what you doing? I go,
she did.
And I don't go to Arby's often, maybe once a year.
I thought you hated Arby's.
I do hate Arby's, but every once in a while, I want me a beef and cheddar with extra horsey sauce. And Maggie goes, I never had that before. So we got a beef and cheddar. Well, she goes, I don't want a whole one. Can I have a couple bite of yours? And I said,
hell no.
I said, you're out of your fucking mind. I go, get your own sandwich
So I got my own. I got 2 sandwiches.
with the horsey sauce. Go ahead, take it away.
It was one of the best things I've ever ate in my life.
Like fast food wise? Or
Yes,
just-
fast
okay.
food wise. And I didn't even touch my turkey sandwich.
Really?
It was shit after I had the
Greg's the one that told me about horsey sauce.
Yes.
Oh, Arby's sauce too is so good.
Yes.
I thought everything was good. And then we got an orange cream shake.
I love Arby's.
So
honestly.
Arby's fries, their curly fries are phenomenal.
Can't beat them.
Jack in the Box used to have their curly fries used to be just as good, but they've like fallen off.
Arby's,
Yeah.
sponsor us!
Hey,
Arby's was good.
I could drink that Arby's
you
sauce.
take the
dude.
Arby's sauce, and if you're not too hip on the horsey sauce, you can mix it together, and it'll help die it down a little bit. It makes it good.
Smart.
Ooh, I'm craving it.
Because I'm a ketchup and mayo guy. I really like that.
Ketchup and mayo
Fry
guy.
sauce.
Yes. Or well, actually, yeah.
That's what they call it in
Utah?
Utah.
Oh.
Fry
Sauce.
sauce.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, anything that's mixed with mayonnaise is aioli, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Really?
Good job.
That's
Pookie.
what it.
Aioli.
I never knew.
Yeah.
Or made with mayonnaise. Yeah. Okay, let's do a DM of the
Oh,
day.
shit, I got from- What's the DM for the day?
Oh, Lord Jesus, let me.
What's the DM for the day,
Yeah,
honey?
let's see.
What's the
I'll
DM for
tell
the
you,
day, honey?
Justina.
All right, my DM of the day. And I apologize if I have read this before because what I do is I usually screenshot a DM and I'll heart it
Yeah.
and it's in my favorites, so I'll know when we film. Now, this was what I found this way back, so either I forgot about it or I've already done it.
We'll let you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
I
If
can
we
show you
remember.
a trick that'll help you with that.
Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you for helping me with that. All right, everybody ready?
Can I just say this is my favorite segment?
Well, I got two.
DM?
I got two that I think y'all enjoy.
Okay, I'm excited.
This is from a man named Mike. Here we go. Man, you are so hot. I'd give just about anything for a night with you. But oh well. I'm just way too poor for anything like that.
Damn.
But
Like it's available to him?
but you're funny and your videos are so good. Keep up the good work. Ma'am,
No
Dead.
charge. No charge.
but I'm too poor for anything like that. Like I'm selling it.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Well,
I've
he's
got a-
put you on a pedestal that he knows it's going to cost.
Like
It's-
I got a price tag on my hole.
You just need some confidence more. So, you know,
Yeah.
he just needs to come in like, hey, girl, I want to get between those lips and
Hey,
shake
Mike,
'em.
I'm going to be starting a podcast to help you out with this. How to get up in that hole.
How to get up in that
That's
hole.
going to be the podcast name. How to get up in that hole.
That's
So-
funny.
That's actually a good.
That's
podcast.
actually a good
'Cause
name.
Yeah.
because it could be a
Anything.
He's talking about oil rigs and
yeah
shit.
Yeah.
He,
it could be a car.
he
Yep.
could be talking about fishing.
Yes.
How
Yep.
to get up in that hole.
A muffler
Hey,
That's a good idea.
We're starting it.
and his
How to
ice
get up in
fishing
that
YouTube
hole.
channel.
ice fishing.
What if it's ice fishing and he talks about like
So I thought that was funny. He just said,
No, it was sweet.
I'd give just about anything for a night with you, but oh well, I'm too poor for anything like that. I'm like,
He
I'm a-
goes after it and then he takes it back.
yeah.
Does he do yard work? I could, we got some stuff around here I could get help with.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
just kidding.
Okay. My next DM.
I haven't heard that. I don't think you read it.
Is it called DMs of the day?
Hey, babe.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called DMs of the day.
DM of the day, and you're talking so much. I know this is a podcast and we talk, but but you're just talking a lot. So just
One
lean back a
second,
little bit.
though. I do have a question
Okay.
for Greg. Greg, do you know what a DM is?
digital message or direct message.
Yeah, direct message.
Okay.
Digital message.
Digital? Oh.
That's something Roger would say.
All right, go ahead.
And I forgot the other one. Oh, you had two messages?
I do.
All right.
Oh, okay. You want me to read mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is from Michael.
Same mic.
Yeah, but with an ol at the end.
Michael.
He said, "Is Paige Ginn a play on pagan or am I retarded?" And then he said, "You know you could fall for a real once and I'd catch you, right?"
Is pagan a religion?
Yeah, I think it's a religious.
Pagan says that a lot of
I'm so confused at that DM.
like
I
the
know.
Christianity, like Easter and
Okay.
Christmas, is all based upon pagan rituals.
You're right. So it's something like that.
Well, I guess he's asking if the name is a play on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's thinking that my username, Paige Ginn, is. He thinks I just did that for a word play on.
Yeah, he doesn't
Oh,
realize that's
yeah.
your real
Yeah.
name.
I said, "No, honey, that's Paige Ginn's my name."
Yeah, you're
Okay.
named after a book, pages of a book.
Really? That's I did not know.
That's what a page is.
Well,
no,
a pagan, Pagan.
I know.
No. I was asking because she had me full. I was thinking her name is really after pages in a book. No. Well, is there any certain meaning behind your name?
No,
Just a page.
Okay.
yeah, just
Like
a
how you flip a page.
Yeah, just flip a page.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's funny though, cause like Pagan, I don't know. He just put it all in
see
one.
that.
Are you named after anybody?
No, just Yee, my middle name. My grandpa's name was Yee.
His
Hey.
last name or okay, sorry.
Were y'all almost named something else?
Yeah,
What?
Oceana.
Whoa.
What? Mm-hmm. Your last name?
My
No.
first name would be Oceana.
Oceana.
It's kind of pretty. Yeah, I was almost Cassie.
No.
I know why your name was almost Oceana
Why?
because your dad didn't pull out. He was about to say, "Oh shit," and he was going through that time where he couldn't cuss.
He said, "Oh shit, it's Anya."
Oceana.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
Oh, she Anya.
Maggie, you weren't almost named anything else. You were Margaret.
Yeah.
Maggie.
I think
You
I'm
are not
good.
a Casey though.
Cassie.
I mean,
Cassie.
Cassie.
Yeah.
Can you imagine my name is
Ugh.
Cassie? It just doesn't fit. It doesn't.
No,
I
that
don't-
would have been weird.
I wouldn't have wrote you on Facebook if your name was Cassie.
No, you would have those blue eyes. Gotcha, bitch.
Hey, they really draw me in.
You shut that.
Yeah.
Me and Greg do this thing. We haven't done it on the pod. Well, we'll go. You shut that, and you do
You
not.
do not.
You do not, and you shut that.
You shut up.
He'll be like, "Baby, I'm cooking eggs. Do you want me to cook you eggs?" You shut up, and you do not.
We do that. Yes.
And you do not.
I do not.
We
I
do
do.
It, we do it all
Shut
the
up.
time.
You do. Shut up.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Shut up, and you do not.
But it always starts out with which is E followed by a bunch of H's.
You do not, and you shut that.
Yeah, we hear that
Okay.
quite throughout the day.
I got another
Does it
DM.
bother you? Okay, go ahead.
No.
You ready for this? And I haven't gotten one of these in a long time.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
Dude, the gnats in here, I'm about ready to fucking throw arms.
There's gnats in here?
Yeah.
I'm
they're-
telling
they
y'all
keep
there's something
flying
rotting in
fucking
here.
everywhere. I'm about ready to Muhammad Ali all of them.
Well, I would
Okay.
tell you this: somebody left something in the Suburban because golly, it was
stunk.
stunk bad.
Okay, when we're done with the pod, I'm gonna take the trashes out and vacuum and clean it real good. So next time we film,
Beth
there'll be no
just
gnats.
did, but
No, it needs like a deep clean.
yeah, we need a vacuum.
All right, I haven't gotten one of these messages in a while, and I thought this is great. I'm gonna read this on the pod. This is from an older guy named Jay, and they're always on Facebook.
Yeah.
You piece of shit, fat ass, uneducated piece of shit.
Oh, he likes that word.
Great.
Jay, that's man. Ooh,
That's
what
a tweet.
yeah.
Yeah, it made my day. I got to read that on the pod.
Jay.
Dude.
Is that all he said?
Yeah.
What makes people say uneducated? Like, what even makes people educated at the end
And
of
you're
the
a
day?
college graduate.
You were a softball player?
Yeah. Oh, that don't matter. I was a D student, but it don't matter.
It don't matter.
These
You didn't
nuts.
have D's in
Maybe
college.
maybe I barely passed.
And
Yeah.
C, you had C's.
I had some C's.
D's get degrees.
D's get degrees, baby.
Well, you know what they say: D for diploma, baby.
Exactly. So those are our DMs of the day. Greg, I was gonna have you do a lean forward, but you've been talking so much.
I think
is there
we
anything?
should.
Is there anything
I
else?
don't think it. I
Greg,
mean, I can tell y'all if you want.
You got to let me finish a statement though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there anything left in that head for you to? Do you have more words in there?
I got words for days.
You got words for days. He be talking in his sleep.
I've got holes. I've got holes. Different area codes.
Greg.
Greg's got a hole.
Yeah.
Greg.
All right. So I drove cross country. Well, not cross country, but from Tennessee to Texas with my dad to surprise my mom for Mother's Day. And did that, stayed there, worked with them on the house for a couple of days. And I had a flight out from Dallas, DFW, to San Diego, get to the airport on time, which is, not something I regularly do. I usually show up, 45 minutes before the plane is going to take off. Just hope that I make it through security. But anyway, get there, get to my gate, and my gate gets changed. And mind you, I'm like, gosh, I got here on time. I hate sitting in the airport. So get to the new gate. I'm sitting there, and I'm going to be flying Frontier Airlines, which is a big no-no. Some people say that Frontier Airlines is great. I think if you wanted to get worse than Spirit Airlines, you would go with Frontier. So anyway,
Brett, this is your dad. Time's up. Lean back.
Said a whole lot of nothing.
Holy,
well,
he
I
loves flying.
didn't even get to the story yet.
Well, you got a minute. No, you got a
Can
minute.
we go one more minute? Because it's worth it.
Sure. Just as well. We got to hear the end of it.
Should I do the?
Do this song again.
You got 1 minute to squeeze it
Okay,
in.
I'll get it in.
Be quick, Greg.
Greg.
Tell your story quicker, Greg. Do better. Do better.
Okay, so here we go. So flight gets canceled. So I'll hop onto Expedia, get me a new flight through Alaska Airlines. Alaska Airlines has 2 flights in front of me that get
Don't
delayed.
scream.
Okay, so I'm going crazy at this point. I'm like, what the hell's happening? So finally, I get up to the gate and I say, hey, am I going to make my connecting flight through Seattle to get to San Diego? They're like, oh, yeah, sure, you should make it, no problem. So we get in there. We're on the tarmac. Flight's delayed. So I'm like, oh, geez, we're not going to make it. So fly to Seattle. They said, you've got 10 minutes to get to your gate as we're about to land. The stewardesses announced to everybody that we needed to get off. There was 3 people on the plane that needed to get to San Diego. We go to get off the plane. We're running through the airport. We get to our gate. We miss the plane by 5 minutes. So then I proceed to wait in Alaska's customer service line for 4.5 hours.
Brett, this is your dad. Time's up.
We're glad you could make it here. That was a lot of traveling to do.
No,
hey,
that's
Greg.
not even the end of the story yet.
What is in another
I
minute?
need one
on,
more
hold
minute.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Hey.
No.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Next time.
No, just let him.
Just fly American.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Next time.
Trying to save money.
Hey, Greg. Next time you do a lean forward, don't pick a 12-minute story.
It's only a 3-minute story because I'm almost done.
He only needs one more minute.
All right, hit it.
Okay.
One more minute.
We'd never let Brett do this.
More
Never.
minute.
I'm sorry.
You are lucky, you son of a bitch.
All right, so here we go. So we go. we get. So I waited in customer service for that 4.5 hours, and then me and Big Larry and Mandy are in line together. So that's the other 2 people that were on the plane with me. So me, Mandy, and Big Larry get up in line. Mandy goes first. She didn't get shit from Alaska Airlines. But me and Big Larry, we each got a Lyft ride to and from the airport. We got each a hotel room and food vouchers because we were going to have to stay the night in Seattle. Well, we walking by and we're like, Mandy, did you get anything? She's like, no. I said, well, hey, listen, we got 2 rooms. You can have one of our rooms. Me and Larry shacked up in the room together. It was 2 beds. Never met this guy before in my life. But me and Big Larry slept in the hotel room. We gave Mandy her own room. And boy, that was a place we stayed at. There was gunk all in the hot tub. The swimming pool was nasty. But hey, we got a hotel room. I got me a shower.
Brett, this is your dad.
Okay.
Time's up. Lean back.
He says okay and
Hold on. So,
Did you know he stayed with some random guy?
So how'd you meet Big Larry? Just in line?
Okay,
for
so me and Big Larry and Mandy were all on the plane together from Dallas to Seattle. So this is the wild thing. All of our flights were canceled on Frontier, and then we wound up on Alaska. That flight all got missed, so us 3 were supposed to be on the same flight anyway together.
So you got a connection.
Big Larry was sitting 2 seats behind me. Mandy was way up front, but when the stewardess was talking to him if we were going to make our flight or not, I heard them talking. I looked back and I said, hey, I got to go to San Diego too. He's like, oh, yeah, well, I'm Big Larry. And
you met yourself on the plane.
oh, dude, Big Larry is cool.
Hello, and welcome to the Moo Moo commercials. Hey, honey's quality here. Okay, you know, I don't like that equate shit. Okay, certain things are fine, but like when you're talking about something that really goes into your body and into your bloodstream, it's got to be the high quality, baby.
And it's got to be easy to throw down the hatch. That's why we like AG1. It is a simple scoop inside of 8 ounces of water, and you drink it.
Dude, it's really that easy. A lot of people ask me if AG1 is actually the real deal, and trust me, there's a reason why I've been drinking it for so long. I've been drinking it before we started promoting it on the podcast. Quality, okay? For AG1, it isn't just a buzzword. All right, it's backed by expert-led scientific research, high-quality ingredients, industry-leading industry.
She's struggling. AG1's team relies on expert-led scientific research, sourcing ingredients for potency and purity. AG1 is NSF certified for sport, one of the most rigorous independent quality and safety certification programs in the supplement industry.
AG1's ingredients are heavily researched for efficiency and quality, and I love that every scoop also has prebiotics, probiotics, okay, and digestive enzymes for gut support, baby, okay, and it tastes good, okay? It is not nasty, I'm telling you. It's kind of like a vanilla-y flavor.
I get it down easy. And if you got a little stress, get that magnesium, that ashwagandha, the folate, and get that stress away.
So if you want to replace your multivitamin and more, start with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first subscription at drinkag1.com/viral. That's drinkag1.com/viral. Check it out.
So we're supposed to meet up next time I'm in San Diego.
Oh my God.
Wait, are Mandy and Big Larry a couple?
No, Mandy was actually flying because her husband had just come into town from being on tour of duty.
Fuck. Imagine
so-
being Big Larry. You think you're going to go to your hotel room, get a nut in, and then you hear
that
Greg
guy-
go, hey, you think Mandy should get her own room?
You mind if I bunk with you? Let Mandy get her own room?
Well, I was just trying to be nice. She was going there to meet her husband. Her kids were staying with their in-laws. She had flew to San Diego to meet him,
Okay.
and they were going to stay together. But this was in San Diego, not Seattle.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah. What?
How was it spending the night with Big Larry?
Big Larry said I snore really loud.
I bet
And
he was pissed.
And I told him I was sorry. But no, he laughed. We cut up. We had a good time. We got drink vouchers for the next morning. So we had Kahlua mudslide coffee drinks on the plane to San Diego.
Can you imagine them laying in bed and it's like, y'all probably talked all night.
No, we only talked for about 15 minutes and I said, hey, because we got to the hotel at 1:30. I got a shower. So it was like 2 o'clock by the time that we were trying to go to sleep.
2 a.m.?
And we had to be back at the airport by 6 a.m.
And can I just say, can you
For a
imagine?
6 a.m. flight. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine having a flight canceled or some sort of issue, and the people give you a hotel room, and you bunk up with someone else on the flight? Absolutely not.
But the thing is him and I agreed upon it. I said, hey, man, she didn't get anything.
I know, that's funny that y'all agreed upon it.
Rather than going to the desk and being like, hey, we need another room.
Okay, so this is what happened. She had already got what she was supposed to get because she went in ahead of us. And they were at that point they said they were out of rooms. And when him and I walked up, we were joking around and playing with the lady there in front. And she was because everybody else were dickheads.
Then they all of a sudden
Yeah.
had rooms available.
then
The
yeah,
hell?
exactly. The lady's like, you're like, you mean you were going to make us sleep in here in this airport? You know, he's going to lay on top of me like I'm a pillow.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let's say you're sleeping. Let's say
Big Larry
Big Larry gets that big finger.
let's say if Big Larry
gets a hankering for some butt.
gets a hankering for some butt,
Okay.
or let's say you think let's put it this way. You think Big Larry's asleep. And for some reason, being in the hotel room with Big Larry's got you hard. And you're like, I got to knock one off real quick.
Okay.
Listen,
it's
listen,
funny you
listen.
Say that. It's funny you say that because we talked about it.
What?
He goes, He goes, hey, you ain't planning on no funny business. He goes, you're too big to fight. I'll have to kill you.
Damn, I'd sleep with my eyes open.
I just started dying laughing.
What would you have done if you think Larry's in a deep sleep and you're like, I'm going to knock one off?
No.
Listen, let me finish the statement.
because that's not
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
All
We're
right.
doing a hypothetical here. We're doing an improv hypothetical.
Okay. I
Hear
got
me
you.
out.
All right. I'm hearing you.
Big Larry's over there snoring. You're like, I'm going to knock one out real quick. You're knocking one out. I guess he hears the sheets moving. What would you do if Larry just goes, need a hand? What are you doing? Are you going to say, no, I got it on my own, or are you going to have him lend a hand?
I'd tell him this is just a one-man job.
Okay.
I don't need any help.
Okay.
Yeah, you already have two hands.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I thank you, Larry. I appreciate the offer.
Right. You gotta be appreciative
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
offer.
I would tell him. I say
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Look forward to being in the commercials for your storage buildings. You know, another time.
So maybe you could.
Oh, yeah, that's
say
what he's
maybe you
doing.
could make out with me while I jack off.
He did say
Maybe
that.
you can lick my ball.
Well, no, he did say he would bend over and
Maybe.
spread his butt cheeks, and I could try to shoot nut into his butthole. He said that's a game they played.
Y'all push it too far.
That'd be a fun little
All right,
game.
let's move on.
Okay.
Wait. That's interesting.
You
That
just
is
said I'd
wait,
take it
Greg.
too
That
far.
was nice of you though. For real. If I was a girl and a dude gave up
Yeah.
a room, I'd be thankful.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what me and Larry agreed upon. I say, hey, dude,
Yeah.
she's gonna have to sleep here. You know, she's just trying to go see her husband that just got off.
You and Larry are best friends.
He did hit me up afterwards, and if I wasn't working on the house, we were gonna get together. But
Yeah.
maybe when I get back,
Sure.
we'll see. But he flies back and forth from San Diego to Dallas. He lives in San Diego.
Well, maybe we should have him on the pod.
Dude, Big Larry would. Y'all would like Big Larry. He's a character.
And ask him his thoughts on sharing a room with Greg.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'd say he'd never do it again, I bet. So,
All right. Well, Greg,
Sorry, did I?
Do you
what?
smell
do you
that?
smell that?
Is this a joke?
No, do you really?
I smell something. It smells like beans.
No,
Maggie.
no, I smell
Roll
fresh.
that beautiful bean footage.
Y'all got me.
Hey, honeys, day drinking here. So we know you love having a professional farter. How about a professional queefer? We have one right here for you.
Yes.
Whoa.
Those were slimy queefs.
I'm going to give that queef a 9 out of 10 because they produced multiple queefs.
She was sucking it in.
It
and
wasn't
pushing
just
it
one.
out.
It was multiple.
Right.
It sounded like she was churning butter.
It did.
Was
Did you hear it?
slimy. I liked it. It was kind of like a good ASMR queef. I could have listened to that all night.
Right.
Yeah.
Just put on repeat and sleep.
Like a very, very juicy squish ball. You know, like maybe they had dipped it in Vaseline or something. Just-
But it was her pussy.
That's cool. We
Yeah.
can just make those noises.
I give that a 9 out of 10. Now,
Yeah.
what would have made it a 10 if she would have kept going? You could tell she was burning out. It was too, the hole, not enough air in the hole.
It's a lot of pressure
Sure.
being on a phone call.
Right. I loved that queef.
That was a good one.
Keep sending in queefs, please.
Please keep sending in queefs. We want to rate your queefs.
And make sure they're real.
Queef,
Yeah,
yes.
We can tell.
Yeah, we need Queef Chiefs for sure.
Yeah.
Queef chief.
Yeah. 9 out of 10. Good job. Thank you for calling in with that queef.
Yeah, thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
honey.
that.
I'm calling with a love, things I hate. So one of the things I love is being at the grocery store and just staring at the people behind me and what they have in their cart or what they're loading onto the conveyor behind me. I like to see every single thing that they're putting on there. And my hate is when people say an acronym and then they say what the thing is. When they say like a BOLO and then they say be on the lookout, or if someone says EVOO and then say extra virgin olive oil. What the fuck? You just said it. I hate that. Anyway, honey, love ya.
Love you.
I agree with her hate for sure. And the love part, I like it too because I actually will watch people's, and I'll be like, oh, you like those? Are those good?
Greg's the annoying person at the grocery store that won't leave you alone.
Like, there was this,
Greg's my worst nightmare at the grocery store.
Holy shit. Dude, if somebody's too far up on me, that's like my pet peeve. I get fearful if people
I
are-
don't do.
Oh.
Usually there's a basket in between us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
you have, I'm not right up over their shoulder looking at them,
I will say this. I don't necessarily look at people's carts at the grocery store, but I love the grocery store hauls on TikTok and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
I will watch when people just bring in all their groceries and they show you what they got. I love that.
Yeah, any grocery haul for sure. But like when I'm out and about, actually just like freaking peeping Tom in people's carts trying to see what they're making for dinner.
You do that?
No, I don't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. And I don't like when people are too close behind me in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like they're going to
I got
give me
you.
a flat tire with their cart. Nah.
Do you so say that you go in the grocery line and you put your divider down? Do you put one behind your stuff to be nice to the person behind you?
If I know that they're going to use it, if they're going to put their groceries up and have a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I always put the
Yeah,
divider.
yeah. I usually put one right behind me or right in front of me, and then I put one behind me.
It's funny because Daniels asked me the other day, he goes, whose job do you think it is to put the divider? Do you think it's the person that had just loaded their stuff or the next person? And I said, I think it's the person who just loaded all their stuff. Put the divider at the end of your stuff. He goes, see, I think it's the opposite.
Same.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah. I
It's
agree.
my job to put my divider down for my stuff.
Wow.
It's just common courtesy to do it for somebody else, I think.
See,
You don't
I'm doing it for someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do both ways. I do in front of my stuff and behind my stuff, just in case.
When I'm done with I will always grab the thing and set it for the next the next person.
If there's an
What?
extra one, sometimes there's not, but yeah, I will.
Okay.
For sure.
Gotcha.
I've never done that.
Really?
Wow.
Never.
See, when someone doesn't do it for me, it's not a big deal, but I'm almost like, come on. And so I grab, like, you do it for me. You know, that's what I always thought everybody did.
Sometimes even at the airport, I'll grab a bin for somebody. Like
Oh, no.
Just-
Hell no.
any way to help out somebody else,
Yeah.
I kind of will.
We're not doing that.
If they need help. But, man, I always thought it was the person who just loaded their stuff's job. Wow.
That's crazy.
Hello and welcome to the Moo Moo commercials.
Does my pussy stink? I mean, listen. Sometimes, yeah. Okay? Maybe. All right? Those little crevices right between my leg and my pussy lips get really sweaty, okay? Especially it's getting hotter outside. Yes, it can smell. I'm telling you right now, Lumi has saved everyone around me from smelling the odors like they used to. Last summer, you guys were not happy with me.
We thought we were eating cod every night.
Right, but you weren't. It was my sweaty lips.
Also, they thought I was cooking up tacos every night because my pits smell a lot like taco meat, and not everybody likes taco meat. So thankfully, I have Lumi, a 72-hour odor control. You can put this anywhere, your pits, your crevices, on your feet, on your moat leaky.
Exactly. And that's why I like it, because usually a deodorant, where's it go? Your pits. Okay, cool. Boring. I want a deodorant where no matter where I stick it, it's going to work. You know what I'm saying?
And this does work. A lot of people like the fruity smells. I personally get the non-odorless one. That's just my favorite one. So unscented.
Yeah, and I like a clean scent, you know, and a lot of people are using this stuff. You guys, there's over 300,000 5-star reviews from people like me. Okay, listen, new customers get 15% off all Lumi products with our exclusive code and link. Use code ViralPod at LumiDeodorant.com. LumiDeodorant.com. Lumi Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like a mini body wash, a deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 15% off all Lumi products with our exclusive code. And if you combine the 15% off with the already discounted starter pack, that equals over 40% off their starter pack. Use code ViralPod for 15% off your first purchase at LumiDeodorant.com. That's ViralPod at LumiDeodorant.com. Well, do y'all have a love-hate? Because I've got one.
I could come up with
I
some
don't.
for sure.
You don't have one? You don't have anything you love you can think of? Anything you hate you can think of? Greg, you got something?
I do.
Okay. Well, I know he does. All right.
Love, hate.
Love, hate. All right, here we go. I love, it's going to be cheesy, but I love that laughing is contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a cute
that
one.
is good.
Really cute.
Okay, what's your love?
Remember that call when we all were laughing?
Yeah.
It was fun. I love Japanese ginger dressing. I've been craving it lately. I love it so much.
I love that too.
The orange dressing.
It's good.
Dude, if you've had it and you're out there listening, you got to get your taste buds on some for sure.
Would you lick it off my butthole?
Oh, shoot. The tang.
Might add a tang to it.
I don't want to ruin this for me.
There you go.
You know when you get food poisoning from
Yeah,
something and you never
okay.
want to go back?
Hey, I can respect that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Maggie, anything you love?
Yeah, I love using my leaf blower on my driveway when there's a lot of stuff on my driveway and then you see it all clear out. Ooh, I love that.
That's a good one.
I love that feeling.
Greg?
That's a good one.
I love being here, having some, I don't know, just some time with the family and friends. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
And then the thing I hate.
Oh, hold on. We haven't done that yet. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll restart.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Well,
I
you
didn't
can
know.
go, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, hit it with what you hate.
I hate the fact that I'm getting a lot of canceled airline flights.
Damn, dude, you need to open up your own airport.
I mean,
The last time he was on the pod, he talked about the flights too. You got to pull it up.
well, also the one that Chelsea and I had to
we had-
Texas, and then Chelsea's to Texas. It's between the weather and the airlines. It's just been a mess.
Okay.
So
All right. That's
anyway,
a good one.
yeah.
Okay. My hate
Oh, yeah.
is when you have the door closed to your bedroom or whatever, and someone comes in, and when they leave the door open.
Oh, that fucking is annoying.
yeah.
Bitch, I had it shut.
Yeah.
Right.
Shut the door.
Leave it
Yeah.
how you saw it.
Right.
Yeah.
It irritates me.
That's irky.
I probably do that a lot to you too.
So you know how I feel then.
Gary.
I like closed doors, but it seems like you like to leave them open.
It's hard around here, dude. Libby hates closed doors.
I
Like
have to have
everyone
closed
has
doors.
their own little
Yeah.
preference on doors.
All right. What do you hate, Paige?
I hate fake pranks more than anything. If staged fake pranks are
And there's a lot of those on the internet, and you can tell.
Oh, and I hate that the comments, people are falling for it. I hate that more than the fake prank.
Well, they got them. They got them.
if you ever catch me doing one, just
you won't ever
do
do one.
something.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be doing them. The couple fake pranks, just
No.
stop.
That's funny you say that. It wasn't a fake prank, but you know how they've got video games looking so realistic these days? Mm-hmm. So I had a guy send me a text. It was a video. And he said, man, check out that Durango, man. That thing's badass. And I had to write him back and say, man, that's not real. That's a video
CGI?
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Maggie,
anyway,
anything you hate?
sorry.
I hate getting gravel stuck in my tennis shoes.
Like in between your toes or just like the bottom.
So
rocks,
in my tennis shoes, I have like grooves, and gravel always gets stuck in, and I have to pick it out every day, and
That's
it
a good
pisses me off.
Yeah, that is. It's kind of satisfying though because I love picking, so I kind of would like that.
If you don't like picking, maybe you can take them to the front porch and you can slap them together. It should slap them out.
Yeah.
Is Greg 90?
Slap them.
Yes.
All right. All right.
What about when you're wearing slides and gravel?
So when I'm wearing my slides, the gravel doesn't get stuck. It's only in my
Not in your
tennis
toes
shoes.
though. It doesn't
Yeah.
flop up in your toes.
No, the gravel's big here that we have.
Wonderful. Those were great. Great love hates. Call in with your love and hates.
Yeah, for sure.
Love hearing those. I love hearing the detailed ones. Like, because sometimes I don't think about stuff until you say it. Like Maggie the gravel. As soon as you said that, I go, yes. I hate that too.
And I know Beth hates it.
Yeah.
She's got the same pair of shoes as me, and we always bitch about it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna come out with gravel things,
Repellent.
Yeah.
things to put in your shoes.
Good job. All right. We got another call. Let's answer some more calls, baby. Here we
Malt
go.
Licky, baby. Greg say Malt Licky.
Malt licky, baby.
He does it good. Here we go.
Hey, honeys. Confession here. I'll keep it short and to the point. My husband and I fucked our kid's principal. We saw him on Grindr, and we hit him up. He came over, and we both fucked him. Then he and my husband both double penetrated me. It was my first time, and it was hot as fuck. And now we fuck around every once in a while. It's such an adrenaline rush because we don't ever want our kids to find out. Anyways, that's my confession. I love you guys. I love the podcast. Oh, yeah.
We love you.
Can you imagine your kid gets in trouble and he's like, get up here. I need y'all to come to the school.
Your kid doesn't get in trouble if you're fucking the parents.
You're right.
It's a whole different outlook for licks from your principal.
Stop. Hey, what a juicy confession. Thank you for calling in with this.
They double penetrated the principal?
No, the principal and the
guy
husband
that called
penetrated him.
Yeah.
First off, hey, principals got to fuck too.
Dude.
Principals be on Grindr trying to fuck.
The fact that they found the kid's principal,
I think I'd be like,
and they were like, "We're fucking."
Well, because
him.
they're probably looking for people in their area, like nearby, right? You think they
a
have
small
like a
town.
yeah, but here's what I'm thinking. If I'm on any app or whatever and I see my kid's principal, I'm not swapping on them. I keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
So the fact they must have had, hey, you know what?
And what if his call sounds like Principal, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Hey. Dude, imagine being the fucking kid. You're like, are we having parent-teachers conference yearly, monthly?
Why is the principal here? Are we having conferences often?
No, y'all just got to keep, your kids won't find out. You got to keep it on the DL.
Right.
Don't be, this can, y'all
Don't be
can, no.
smacking
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ass at the school.
Right. And hey, you got double pin. Good for you.
Yeah, he did.
Something I've always wanted.
Oh my gosh, DP
And Greg won't do it.
from a fucking principal. He must just be some younger.
Yeah.
Well, who
He
knows?
could be an old principal.
Yeah, who knows?
He could be getting his licks in a long time.
You never can tell. Long lick.
Old principals like to fuck too.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Gosh, dude, imagine he just like, does he come over looking all proper or what's he wearing? You know?
Man, I remember
casual.
my
Gym
elementary
shorts.
school principal. He's a big, tall dude. He's like 6'5". His name was Buford Thompson.
Okay, we don't say first and last names on here because people like to look people up and
Yeah.
message them. But go ahead.
Oh, Buford's been gone a long time.
Okay, he's passed away.
He's
Okay,
passed
he's
away.
that's good.
Yeah,
But just
God
know
re-
for future,
Yeah, okay.
they will ruin someone's life if we say first and last name.
Urina
yeah.
Cherry.
No, he's a really...
We learned the hard way with Urina Cherry.
What happened?
There are fan pages dedicated to Urina
Yeah.
Cherry.
Stop.
There
Have they
are.
reached out to Urina?
Greg, I'm sure
I
they
hope
message her
not.
constantly.
What does she? I wonder if she's like.
They're probably saying,
She probably
"Boo."
don't even remember you.
She's never messaged me about it. Not that I've seen, but we made the mistake of saying
Okay.
Urina Cherry, and so now we just
I
say.
didn't even know that was her real name.
What do you think her name was?
I thought I thought Urina was her real name. I didn't know Cherry was her last name. I just thought that's like her call sign when she's at the club. I don't know.
It does seem like a staged
Yeah.
That's
name,
her. That is her name.
Her
Urina
last name is Cherry?
Yes.
which is
Dude,
awesome.
I did not know that.
But go ahead.
Because they never said Urina Cherry to the office. When we were in college, they just said Urina.
Greg, her name is Urina Cherry.
I need a Urina Cherry sign behind me.
Urina Cherry sounds like a really good Sonic drink.
Hey, no urine in your cherry, no ma'am.
Hey,
No,
what
ma'am.
if we had Urina Cherry on the pod?
We got to
should.
get her on
Yeah,
We
we
should.
one day.
You should.
We should just go surprise her.
If you're missing, if you don't know what we're talking about, real quick, Urina Cherry is someone me and Greg not only went to college with, but we worked with her at Sonic.
She's a trip.
And she's a trip. And we've talked about her on the pod. We have a couple stories and we're going to move on. But go ahead about your principal.
Yeah, and she
Buford.
didn't put up with shit.
What about your principal?
Oh no,
Buford?
just a good dude. I actually found out that at one point him and my dad went fishing together, but he was much older than my dad.
Long licks.
But
Did they do long
just,
licks?
Long lick. What?
No,
Long
no, but
licky?
anyway, I just thought, think about it. If that, because when you said it could be a young guy, it could be an old man
Yeah.
too. Think about it,
Oh, dude. Yeah, I trust.
Getting butt fucked by Buford Thompson,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know
That'd be
any
cool.
age is down to fuck. For sure.
If I'm getting butt fucked by anyone, I'd want it to be a guy named Buford Thompson.
Yeah.
or your principal. Imagine you walk in and your parents are fucking your principal. What you doing?
They got to be going to get a hotel room
Yeah, they
where
have
the
to.
kids
Yeah,
aren't staying.
yeah.
Can I just say, I did not like my principal in high school.
No.
Couldn't stand his
I
ass.
couldn't stand his ass. And I'll tell you one
Which
story.
one are you talking about?
First
or
and last name.
First or
Oh, it
last
starts with an M?
Yep.
Okay, I know.
And a funny story is
He used to whoop my ass.
You needed it.
Dude, all your
No, I
teachers were
didn't.
just. Wait, what grade? You were getting ass whoopings in high school?
No, this was like
Elementary?
elementary, junior high.
yeah.
Did you ever get whooped by him?
I feel like once.
I feel like you have. I feel like we all have.
I feel like I did once, and I can't remember what for.
See, I don't remember girls being swatted by
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
I thought
We got our ass
I thought
beat.
ladies had to swat girls.
Nope, the secretary had to come in and watch.
Okay.
And they were never in there with me. It was always just me and him.
Oh no,
That's-
He left bruises on my back, remember?
and Nana went up there and raised hell.
Oh,
I had to go to the ER.
you don't hurt them.
Oh, he
Nana
would beat
would
the
whoop
hell out of
somebody.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, did not like him.
I remember I had to put my hands in the drawer when I got swats.
Well, that's
'Cause
what
they
you get for shutting drawers too hard.
Well,
Don't shut doors too hard.
that's what led to it. No,
Buford Thompson.
But the whole reasoning is if you're grabbing the drawer, you can't put your hands back there and get your fingers broke.
Now, was
my
it Buford that did it?
gosh.
Yes, I got swats from Buford, and I
Damn,
deserved it.
y'all were abused.
Hey, I gotta admit, I deserved it.
Can you imagine
I acted
teachers
up.
beating kids? Oh my!
Paige, you never got swats?
Not from my teachers. Nah,
I would
I got
rather-
enough from Jerry.
Well, I would rather the principal give me swats and not have to call my parents, because I didn't want to get a whooping when I got home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. That got
anyway.
me. That got me
Yeah.
thinking about our principal. Did not like the guy.
Yeah.
He thought I toilet papered his house when I didn't.
Why would he think you did it?
Because you did it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I did.
Here's what happened.
I hated that motherfucker.
Here's what happened. Okay. Me and Becca, and I feel like it was a couple other people, one weekend went TPing people's houses. Okay. And we did like her mom's, we did a few other people, and had a blast. Did not do his house. Okay. Did not do his house.
Forgot about this.
Remember, know what I'm talking about?
Oh man.
That same night, unbeknownst to me, Maggie goes and toilet papers Mr. Mitchell's house.
Ooh.
Remember this, Beth?
Okay,
So then, hold on. So
we
then
walked there.
He overheard me and Becca talking about toilet papering people's houses at lunch break. We were sitting there. He had walked up behind us and we were talking about it. And I knew that you did it. And when I stopped talking and I turned around, he was sitting there. I knew that he assumed I did his
Yeah.
house too. And I didn't. And he just looked at me, gave me this
He was an
look.
evil man.
Yeah, gave me this look and just kept walking. And I go, he thinks we toilet papered his house.
Were you
And I didn't. And I was pissed.
At Maggie,
Yes.
wrong night to go toilet paper his house.
I know.
Dude.
Yeah.
And you got swats for that?
No, hell no. He couldn't.
He
Right,
just
yeah.
he was always mean to you after that, or what?
He did not like me for some reason.
So
He
what?
didn't like any of us.
No.
Maggie, you just had a different group of friends and you guys were just hitting
Yeah,
other
so
houses?
I was at a friend's house and she lived like half a mile from him. So we walked down there and we just tore his house up with toilet paper.
Yeah. Chelsea, I guess you should have been mad at yourself for talking
Talking?
about it.
Yeah.
I know.
He still would have been mean. He hated us.
Man,
Damn.
You know, when you do a crime, you can't chime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
yeah.
She learned out the hard way.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I miss TPing.
Yeah.
I would never do it now because it's a waste of toilet paper.
Oh,
But-
yeah, inflation.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Right.
I don't think people do that anymore, do they? I've never seen a house toilet paper
Don't have the
recently.
money.
I haven't seen it.
What would you even use these days? Party
Costco.
streamers
Well, that was probably more expensive.
from the.
No, I bet party streamers would be cheaper.
You know what you should do? You should get a can of shaving cream.
Oh,
And if you can make that thing explode,
Ma'am?
it'll turn his house into Christmas.
Well, we're not trying to like.
No, you're not
freaking
doing.
blow up their house and stuff.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that.
I didn't say blow up their- Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you guys been seeing that people have been putting instant mashed potatoes in people's yards, and then when it rains,
Yeah. I have seen it.
what?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's a mess.
Yeah. I did see that.
my stepdad would be so pissed
Oh,
if
yeah.
somebody did that to our lawn. Like he would hate if I put a tent up for one night because
Hey,
the lawn.
Paige, we should do that.
No.
We should do it. We should aggravate him a little bit.
To my stepdad?
Yeah. You think we'd
Hell no.
Yeah,
would
let's
get him
just
fired up? Let's get him fired up.
Well, yeah, he's just going through
We-
chemo and shit. Like, let's go do it.
Okay.
We still need to have a
Sorry.
a float in your hometown parade.
Yes.
We, are-
when,
we,
do we
are
do-
st-
when is that?
we don't know. We're still going to do it.
God, we talked about that like 2 years ago.
We still want to do it.
Shrimp cup, and then we all want to dance around the shrimp cup like little shrimps.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll be in the shrimp cup.
Can
and I'll be
anybody have a
splitting-
float?
Spitting out red.
I think so.
In our town, yeah. I mean, you just pull up.
Just pull up.
with
What are
a
they
truck and a float on the end.
What are
They're
they gonna do?
excited
You
to
probably
have
got to
anything.
sign up.
Do you
probably
have to sign
You
up?
probably
That's
have to
what-
sign up. I would bet.
And pay a fee?
We'll sign up. We'll pay the fee.
Yeah, we got the shrimp cup money.
We got float money.
We got
Where can we build it at? Because we're going to need to build the float. Can we build it at your...
Can we build it down in your shop?
No, we gotta build it in Utah.
It's got to be in Utah.
Okay, that's right. It's in
Can you imagine us cross-countrying the shrimp float?
riding in the back?
hell no. That could be cool.
Oh, man. That's
Well,
going to
hey.
be your tour vehicle, a shrimp cup?
Yeah, it's got to
Like the Dumb and Dumber dog car?
Yes.
That'd be so cool.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Well, hey, thank you for calling in with your confessions. Can I just say,
Thank you.
I love the questions. I love everything you guys call in with. The confessions are my favorite.
Mine
Dude,
too.
I love it all. I love hearing people call. It's just so cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
thank y'all for just listening to the pod and engaging with us and you are literally helping us take over the world.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
thank you.
Help these ladies. They deserve it. They work their ass off on this, and
Thanks,
I like
Greg.
to see it. I enjoy it. I don't watch it, but yeah, I know you're doing big things.
Okay, well, yeah. Greg's like, the podcast is great. Don't watch it, but thank y'all for supporting.
Right, right.
Thank you, Greg. No, thank you, everyone. And let's keep going.
Dude.
Oh, I thought
forever.
this was the outro.
No.
I did not know.
No.
Okay,
Another
let's
call?
go.
Wait, one more second though. Did you guys ever put those chains on your shoes
No, we never had
Snow and
in the
ice?
snow?
No.
We never had that.
I've seen people do that. I wonder if they work those little chains on the shoes.
no.
chain
We
hang
it never snowed enough for us to do that.
And if it did, it melted an hour later.
Yeah.
Because it was so...
Greg,
quick.
hold on. Greg, put the bag
That's a
down.
no-no?
Put the
That's
bag
a
down.
no-no.
He just picked up a bag of dried fruit. I know he's going to be here going,
The crunchiest thing you could be eating.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
I didn't think
no
about
ma'am.
can't eat during the
that.
pod.
I was actually going to give Gary one.
No, he don't need one, Daddy.
Look at
He ate.
Look at
He shared a beef stick with Mama.
Oh.
He shared a beef stick with Mama.
All right.
He good.
He's beautiful.
All right, let's roll with it.
Gary.
Hey, honeys. Driving in traffic here. Let's do a quick love-hate. Love when you get drive-thru food and then you finish it and then there's a little surprise waiting for you at the end. You know, there's like a chicken nugget or fries at the bottom of the bag. Love that shit. Hate those lights that you merge onto and the freeway with, where one goes at a time. I think if everybody just knew how to merge together and we could work on this together, traffic will go a lot smoother. But like you guys say, we can all do better.
Yep.
Anyways, thanks, honeys. Love ya. Oh, yeah?
Love you.
I forgot about those. They don't have those here.
Yeah, they don't
That's a
really have that in
California thing.
Tennessee.
They don't have them here?
No.
Like
The
the
stop
entrance ramp
sign?
is not a merge lane. Yeah.
They don't have the lights on the...
I guess I haven't realized that.
I forgot about those.
I hate them.
When you enter
Oh.
the freeway, yeah.
I got a ticket going through one of those one time.
You did.
The roads here are so fucked up, though.
Really?
In Tennessee,
It's because of the
pothole,
weather.
dude.
It's the worst.
And yeah, the way that it's all built. Actually, in every state, it's all so different. You know, the
Yeah.
structure of.
I'll tell you the hardest, out of everywhere I've been in the country, the hardest place to drive was Boston.
Yeah.
Boston, because every other city works on a grid. I think it was Boston. Maybe it wasn't. It was maybe Philadelphia. I think it was Boston.
How was
Every city works on a grid system. Like your roads, everything's square, you know, so it's like,
Yeah.
it's all a grid system, right?
I think that's how Utah is too. Like 2,400.
Yeah, like Boston.
No.
It's like the roads are like this.
Jumbled.
It was insane. It was so hard to drive.
Didn't y'all have the camper at that time? Y'all were driving the big
No.
RV?
No.
It was a Suburban.
No, I think
And
we
a
had a
trailer.
Suburban. And it was so hard to drive. And I had said something about it online, and they were like, yeah, like Boston's like one of the only places that doesn't have grid systems. Like the roads are just,
All wrapped around
it
each
was
other and stuff.
insane. I think it's
Whoa.
Boston.
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to look that one up.
I
That's
can only
crazy.
imagine driving a big truck in New York. I would think
Shoot.
that would, like downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there, done that with Tina.
Somebody said, why is Boston's street layout the way it is? That's so funny. It's how many I don't even know what this said. I think it was Boston. Cow paths.
I've never heard of that.
Me
A
neither.
cow path.
Me neither. That's what the word that keeps popping up. Anyway, it was insane. It was so hard to drive.
It trips me out even how they come up with street names. Mm-hmm. Who's naming these things?
Who's doing that?
Who's doing all that?
Right.
It's a trip.
The city.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, should we do a shout?
Let's do a shout clout. Let's do it.
Give them shout. Give them clout.
Shout.
Give them shout.
Give them clout.
Give them clout. Go ahead, Paige.
I would like to give a shout out to straight edge people who don't drink or smoke or do anything. They just have that natural high. And because I know it's got to be hard, even, being at parties or living, if you do have an addiction to things or, if you're trying to get past it or overcome it, just shout out to you guys for being strong.
That's a good one.
Especially when you're around instigators and shit.
Right.
It's a good one.
For sure.
Greg, can you think of any job or career or any people or anything that you think, hey, they don't get enough credit and they deserve a shout out? Can you think of anything that deserves a shout out? I don't want to put you on the spot.
Oh.
We can just end it there if you can't think of anything, but because I got one.
All right. Lunch ladies.
Oh my gosh. He listens to them. Are you guys okay?
Why?
Chelsea
Why?
says lunch ladies every fucking week.
Every time.
Really?
Me and Greg are the same person.
Yeah, you got to give them lunch ladies some love because they gave me a little extra helping. They gave me a little word of encouragement, and they don't get any respect. And kids are just there, just sucking them dry.
They get respect here.
So,
hey,
yeah.
they get respect here in the Vower podcast.
Give them lunch ladies some love because, man, I fell in love with one in a college. Gosh, I don't know if she's still living, but I can't even remember her name at this moment, but she was a sweetheart. We actually became friends, and I went over to her place and
Did
went
you
fishing.
fuck her?
No.
You're like, thanks for serving me,
Sandy.
and now I'm going to eat
her
your
name was Sandy.
Sandy.
You
Her name
love
was
Sandy.
Sandy. Yeah,
I remember her.
actually introduced you to her. Yeah.
That would be funny, Greg. I know you love eating. Now eat this person.
Sandy.
Hey, that was a good one, Greg.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, that
thank
was
you.
a good one. Never heard it before.
Let me give you one more. I got one more
Yeah,
for
I
you.
need
All right,
one more.
let's do one more, and we'll end it.
Then he's gonna say one more.
Oh God, I'm scared what he's gonna say. Let's end it with Greg's last one. What you got? Shout clout.
Oh, airline pilots.
Oh,
Let's give those guys some love because there's some pretty
They got you through some things.
yes, and there's some pretty hectic scenarios that happen up there.
Yeah, that turbulence that just happened and went down like 6,000 feet in seconds, and somebody died and 60 people hurt.
Oh wow,
A
I
guy
didn't hear
gashed
about
his
that.
head open.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, I didn't hear about that, but yeah.
How do you even recover from that if you're a pilot?
I don't know.
Guess they're used to that, but
Greg, those were two good ones.
yeah.
And can I just say, good job on the pod today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You did good. You talked into your mic most of the time. I had to remind you once,
Right.
and you were yelling one time. I had to tell you calm down. But really, you did great.
Well, thank you.
You did.
See, now I'll yell on the pod, but I
Gotcha.
do this.
She leaned with it,
see,
rocks with it.
I don't. Yeah.
You got to know.
Gotcha.
When to, yeah.
I got to get more practice. I got to do better.
Yeah, and you do got to do better, and you're doing great, and you did a great job today.
Sorry about I'm not sorry about it because I wanted to tell you all my story.
It's fine.
3 minutes.
Did you tell it? Was that it?
Yeah,
pretty
they
much?
got
Okay.
all of it. So
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
shout out to Big
Larry.
Big Larry.
Big Larry. Yeah.
BL?
Shout out to BL.
I say we need a freaking lunch lady shirt, like love lunch ladies or
Yes.
like lunch lady lover.
We'll work on that.
So cute.
I forgot. If you're listening and not watching, or watching and not listening, Paige and I are wearing some of the new podcast merch.
I'm getting that one right there for Dad.
Yes.
One of them, it says, ma'am.
Ma'am.
And Paige says,
Huh?
and they're really cute, and you can get these at theviralpodcast.co.
Yeah, and if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Was that the last call?
That was the last call.
Oh, dang. Well, we love you guys. It's sad. I hate when the podcast ends
You do
week
hate it.
after week.
We love you.
Are you okay? Are those?
I'm killing a
Gnats
gnat.
are getting her, so we need to get out of here because
Yeah.
the gnats are
All
taking
right.
Because I
over.
cannot
Well, hey.
do this anymore.
Oh, sorry. I was going to help y'all get out of here.
Okay, well, do you know the phone number? Want to help us with it?
If I did know the number, I would help you out with it. You want to give me a heads
Hold
up?
on. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
You are not coming back on this pod until you have the phone number memorized.
Okay.
What should people call in with,
Look at
Greg?
Gary.
Anything.
Yeah, call in with anything. Your likes, dislikes, your loves, your hates. Call in with casual encounters of the third kind. Please let us know what you like about us, what you hate about us, because, we have lovers and we have haters, and we can deal with both of you. So,
Okay.
you know what? We're signing off now, but they're going to give you the number that you can call in. So please, right now, call into the Viral Podcast with all your questions and concerns, your loves, your hates, and all those things.
Wrap it up.
Bye-bye.
At 442-777-3331.
And always remember, you're doing great.
You're looking good. And fuck what everybody else thinks.
Get ready.
And please do not call in with what you hate about us, please.
Yeah, we can't take any more.
We can't take any more, please.
All right.
Get ready.
Sorry about that.
We're going viral.
See you next week.
Bye.
Oh, dude, my clot is like coming out.
All right. Was that good?
I've got cum in my pants.